Our next guest gives little, if any, credence to the stress tests and says any boost we've seen in the markets recently is an illusion. Joining us now, Schiff, president of Euro Pacific Capital and author of Crash Proof, How to Profit from the Coming Economic Collapse. Some would argue, Peter, the collapse happened and now we're coming back, and how can you call it an illusion? We've moved way up off the March 9th lows. What do you say to those people?
Well, look, the collapse has barely begun. I mean, we've just started out. The events that are going to set the collapse in motion have occurred. But, you know, the market was way oversold. I mean, you're going to get a bounce. But it's, you know, look, we've created trillions of dollars. I mean, that stimulus is going to buy us some time. It's not going to buy us a lot of time, and it's going to do a lot of danger. But if you actually look at what's going on, it's not really people rushing into stocks. I think they're rushing out of cash. I mean, I've never seen stocks rise this rapidly, really, in my career. I mean, if you look beyond the United States, the Dow is up about 30% in the last 2 months. But the Hang Seng is up by better than 50%. The German DAX is up by better than 50% in U.S. dollars at that time period. Look at what's happening to the dollar. It's down huge today. It's down 7.5% in the last 2 months. But against some currencies, look at the Australian and New Zealand dollars are up better than 20% in the last 2 months. Commodity prices are rising. Oil's at, I think, a 5-month high.
Why aren't those an illusion, Peter? Why wouldn't you call that kind of rise an illusion?
No, a lot of it is, there's a lot of inflation. Central banks are creating a lot of money, and people are starting to appreciate that cash is riskier than stuff. And we're going to still be in a terrible recession or depression in this country, but it doesn't mean that stock prices can't go up during that bad period, because it's only going to be nominal. The cost of living is going to be rising much faster than stock prices.
But, Peter, what is the metric that you're looking for that makes you so sure that this is all an illusion?
Well, because I know what the problem with our economy. The economy is in trouble because we borrowed and spent too much money, and we don't produce enough, and we don't save enough. But everything the government is doing is making the problem worse. We're becoming less productive. I mean, look at the jobs numbers that came out today. We lost all these jobs in goods production. What jobs did we gain? We gained government jobs. We gained jobs taking a census.
We've been through the employment number today. I agree with you on that. It's a little dismaying to see everybody so excited, because I think it is worrisome. But you say that the stress tests are useless because they believe they're based on the fact that the recession, or what they believe will be an end to the recession in 2009. When will the recession end, in your opinion?
Well, it's never going to end until we change
Peter,
our policies.
Never.
Until we change. I don't know. I don't know when we're going to have a different president and a different Congress. But if we keep pursuing the policies we're pursuing now, we're going to have a depression. It's going to last a long time. These stress tests are a joke. They were reverse engineered. There is no stress. I said it's like letting a bunch of gerbils run on a bridge and then say, aha, the bridge is sound. I mean, there is no stress in these tests.
I like that analogy. Peter, you never disappoint. Thank you for your perspective.
Thanks for having me on.
Schiff, president of Euro Pacific Capital. Okay, we are 31 minutes before the